Hi everybody and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about pairing. As part of today's discussion, we're going to be talking about what pairing is, tips on how to pair, talking about why pairing is important, and going through scenarios to explain what it looks like. Before we get started, I want to introduce myself. My name is Kelly Pierson, and I'm one of the board certified behavior analysts at CBI in the Mokina location. Let's begin our pairing presentation by talking about pairing and what it means. Pairing is a way to establish yourself as a reinforcer for your child. Some people might also refer to this as building a rapport. During the pairing process, you want to establish yourself with things your child finds enjoyable. When pairing with your child, there's a few important things to remember. First, you want to keep your demands low. Asking them questions is considered a form of demand, so simple things such as, what are you playing with? Can you show mommy your toy? And show me what the car can do are all considered demands. Keep those minimal by complimenting their behaviors rather than asking questions. Let your child take the lead. If they're playing with dinosaurs, play dinosaurs with them rather than trying to get them to play with Legos or a dollhouse instead. Be a giver by providing your child with preferred items and activities. If they're building a really awesome Lego tower, give them some other cool Legos to build along with it. Tell them all the great things you see them doing. This can include things like, I love how you're playing, you're sharing so nicely, and what a cool Lego tower. And don't forget, be silly and fun. Next, I want to spend some time talking about the importance of pairing. Pairing can lead to increased cooperation, compliance, and willingness to engage across activities and environments. When you're working on pairing with your child, it's important to work this across multiple activities such as playtime, story time, and even meal times, as well as different environments that can include their bedroom, playroom, kitchen, and maybe even the park. Pairing can also lead to a decrease in target behaviors because you will be working to establish appropriate behaviors that you wish for your child to continue. Now that we've outlined some expectations for what pairing should look like, let's go through a few different examples. In this example, Bobby's playing with Legos. Mom can comment on Bob's activities by saying things like, Bobby, I love how you're playing. What a cool Lego tower. Or this looks so amazing. Mom could also give Bobby more Legos throughout his play session. As he's building the tower, Mom can hand over a couple big blocks and then a few small ones. Mom can also help out Bobby build the tower by adding to the activity. Mom can further comment, Bobby, what a cool tower you built, as he's completing the activity. Let's talk through the last example and how Mom was successful in pairing with Bobby. While Bobby was playing with Legos, she followed in by joining him in the current activity. We want to remember to follow the children in their current activity rather than trying to get them to do something new or different that could possibly be unpreferred or not preferred in that moment. During the Lego activity, she also commented on his appropriate behaviors. She said things like, I like how you're playing, and what a cool Lego tower. She gave Bobby additional reinforcers that added to his current activity. While he was building the tower, she handed over more Lego blocks. Mom also kept her demands low by commenting on his appropriate behaviors and by avoiding asking questions while he played. She continued to say things like, what a cool tower, you're playing so nice, rather than asking him, what are you building with? Where is he going? Let's go through another example. In this example, Joey's playing with dinosaurs. While he's playing, Dad's roaring really loudly as he notices Joe playing appropriately. Joe starts laughing and asks Dad to roar again. Dad's going to continue to roar while they play and handing Joe more dinosaurs to make the activity even better and bigger than it was before. Let's talk about the last example where Joe and Dad were playing dinosaurs. So how successful was Dad pairing with Joe? Well, he joined in the current activity by playing with the dinosaurs Joe already had. He was really silly and fun by roaring like a dinosaur. He avoided asking questions, and he gave Joe additional dinosaurs while he played. Now that we've discussed a few examples of what pairing can look like, let's try a few scenarios on our own. In this example, Susie's playing with Barbie dolls and all of her accessories. What are some things that you can tell Susie while she plays? Remember, be specific. What can we give Susie while she plays? Think of what she already prefers playing with and what's already in the activity. Let's look and see how you did. So while Susie was playing Barbie dolls and all her accessories, what did you tell her while she played? If you said something like, "Great playing, Susie," "Your dolls look beautiful," "Barbie's such a great cook," or "Good sharing," you're on the right track. While Susie was playing, what are some things you were able to give her to add to the activity? If you said something like a car for Barbie to drive, maybe a new outfit, or some food for Barbie to cook, then you're doing great. Let's try another example here. In this example, Jeff is playing with food and pretending to be a chef. What are some things that you can tell Jeff while he plays? Keep in mind, we're still trying to be very specific. What are some physical items you can provide to Jeff? Think of things that he likes and that can add to the activity he's already engaged in. Let's look and see how you did. So while Jeff was playing with food and pretending to be a chef, what were some things you told him while he played? If it was like, "Your food smells amazing," "Great job cooking," "That food looks delicious," or "You're such a great cook," then you guys are doing great and you're on the right track. Let's check in and see how you did with giving items to Jeff while he played. Some things like plates for his food, maybe some animals to feed, some drinks to go with the food that he cooked, or customers to eat the food would all be really great examples of what you can do to add to the activity by providing additional tangible reinforcers. Let's try one more example. So in this picture here, let's think about what's going on. What is the little girl playing with? What are some things you can possibly add to this activity? What are some things you can say while she plays? So in the picture, the little girl's playing with dolls and food. What were some things you said you can add to the activity? Was it possibly more clothes for the doll, maybe a new snack for the doll, or maybe a stroller to take them for a walk? What were some things you said you can say while she plays? Was it something like, "Nice job feeding the baby," "You're being so gentle," or "What a good hug you gave baby"? Can you guys come up with any other examples? Before we go, let's try one more. So in this picture here, you have a group of kids playing in the sand with different sand toys. How can you be a giver during this activity? What are some comments you can make during the activity? Let's check and see how you did. In this example, let's see how you did. So in this picture here, the kids are playing with different sand toys in the sand at the beach. What were some things you added to the activity? You could maybe bring over a pail of water or a dump truck to carry in the sand. What were some comments you made during the activity? Could it be "Great sharing, everybody," "Nice job building your castles," or "Good helping each other out"? Can you think of some others? To summarize today, pairing is an effective way to establish yourself as a reinforcer with your child. Keeping demands low is an important step of the pairing process. Remember to keep commenting on the activity rather than asking questions. And think of ways you can add to the activity by providing additional reinforcers and adding praise statements and comments. Thank you so much for joining us today for our pairing presentation. Please reach out to us if you have any questions, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.